What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Young Hawk, the 5 Deuce Gun. Apologize for the delay. Just got back in, had to make a little rizzity run, but I'm back now. We are here live for Radio AFG Live. Tonight is going to be a Off His Wig Again mixtape preview Thursday/Friday night. As Thursday night, Friday morning right now. It's past 12:30. We are in Philadelphia. Is going down, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you for rocking out with us this evening / this morning on the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, Radio AFG Live. And I think you guys know phone lines are open 215-471-0713. That number one more again, 215-471-0713. It's Radio AFG Live, and we're live right now. Holla at your boy. Let's go. Tune in, log in, cause we are live. Welcome to Radio AFG Live. We right here, and we ain't moving, nigga. And I'm your host for the host, the 5 Deuce Gun himself. Yo, ha! Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Young H to the double AK. Young Hawk, the 5 Deuce Gun. And welcome to another edition of Radio AFG Live. And we are live right now, right in the building. It's Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's your boy Young H to the double AK. I am him in the flesh. And welcome to Radio AFG Live. Off His Wig Again mixtape preview Thursday. Appreciate you greatly. Everybody that was listening in, shout out to my man D Mizzle, who got a musical request coming up later on. Well, not later on, but that's going to be the first track of the evening. Is the musical request by my homeboy Doug. You can follow him on Twitter at DMizzle01. That's DMizzle01. All one word. You know what I'm saying? Don't space anything out. He made a request earlier, you know what I'm saying, when I was on my way back to get the show started. Shout out to Mortal Kombat X. I know you guys see that good ass Scorpion poster behind me. The game is off the chain. I copied, excuse me, Radio AFG, excuse me. My fault. The game came out Tuesday. I have the limited edition GameStop exclusive version of the joint. It's off the Chizane. Came with the Season Pass Combat Pack, as well as all the 15 skins, Samurai Pack. I got Goro and all that. The game is awesome, but we'll talk about that at a later date. This Off His Wig mixtape preview, or Off His Wig Again, as it should be aptly noted, is basically going to be me playing a couple of the cuts of me and my homeboy, either just me by myself on tracks, or with a couple of featured cuts with my homeboy J Mac, Mr. 215 of 215 Entertainment. Give it up. I'm be playing select cuts off of the album. Off the mixtape. It's just a mixtape. Me doing stuff for my fans that know me from way back when I was just freestyling on these instrumentals, these industry instrumentals, you know what I'm saying? Whether it was going straight through the beat or whether the beat had a hook to it, I was just rapping right off the top of my head at that moment, just going straight through the industry beat. That's what the Off His Wig series basically implemented back into my game of rap and my form of spitting. You can find the first 4 volumes on datpiff.com, DATPIFF.com. Search Off His Wig. I got 4 volumes up there, and it's been a while, since I did some freestyles. That was supposed to have been the conclusion of the Off His Wig series, volume 4. But, it's been a while since I did some industry beat freestyle joints. I got a couple of exclusive instrumentals that I got from certain producers, as well as some ones that we got through the internet from some cool-ass internet producers, and or independent producers, should I say. And, they're going to probably be on my next real project known as The Rebuttal, to follow up to my first album, Opening Statement. You guys can find it on ReverbNation.com/Young Hawk, the 5 Deuce Gun. That's ReverbNation.com/YOUNGHAAKDA, the number 5, DUECEGUN. and you can find it there. It's an awesome album. You can listen to it for free on datpiff.com. We got the MP3s up there to listen to. It's an awesome album, 16 tracks, no skits. Everything up there, every track up there has substance. It's not telling people to do some dumb dance or just forget about rules and authority and responsibilities, get drunk and get high. And, you know, it's substance into the music, ladies and gentlemen. So go check it out. You won't be disappointed. I guarantee it. But we playing a few of the tracks off of the Off His Wig Again mixtape. Shout out once again to my man J Matt, Mr. 215. Shout out to also the homie Iron Mike. He's gonna be coming through, the MC in control. It's Iron. You can hashtag that. You can follow him on Instagram and Twitter at Iron Mike 215. That's IRONMIC 215, all one word. He's gonna be coming through tomorrow to get on the track, to be on Off His Wig Again, little mixtape track. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the homeboy Iron Mike, good feature track on there. Also shout out to Danny Cash and AO, because Heaven and Hell freestyle joint gonna be on Street Heat Volume 3. That's that joint right there. All the tracks have been submitted. I'm still taking tracks in to be listened to for Radio AFG, so everybody can hear your music through Radio AFG Live, whether it's on blogtalkradio.com or right here on twitch.tv, the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Send it on in. I'll give you information on how you can send your tracks in for Radio AFG submission for airplay, as well as getting on the next mixtape for Street Heat Volume 4. When I start doing Volume 4, Volume 3 going to be out in a couple, so look out for that. Also, we got Hope Helping Other People Eat coming up very soon, so make sure you guys stay in tune for that. Now, I am about to go ahead and play this first track that my homeboy D Mizzle, a.k.a. Dago Kingo, a.k.a. D Moss, then put me on to. And this one right here is going to be from the homeboy Evidence. Wait a minute, let me see. I believe this is going to be from the homeboy Evidence, featuring The Alchemist and Fashawn. And the name of the track is The Far Left. That's what he said he wanted the joint to be. That's what he wanted to be. So we going to try to get that on for my main man D Mizzle real fast, ladies and gentlemen. See if we can get this on for him. But anyway, before we get that track on, I want to let everybody know that usually Radio AFG Live comes to you Monday through Saturday, 11 p.m. to 11:30 for the live feed, and 11:30 to 11:45 for the extended podcast via blogtalkradio.com. You always can just search on blogtalkradio.com Radio AFG Live, and not only can you pick up when the new episodes are scheduled to air, but you can also listen to previously aired interviews, as well as regular topical issues and shows. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. Let's see here.
I heard something crazy.
We're about to get this track popping, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Evidence featuring the boy, The Alchemist, and Fashawn, and the track is entitled The Far Left, right here on Radio AFG. Let's go.
You don't have to wonder and try to find out who I am. You will see who I am. I will tell you who I am.
And the maestro that's composing these songs, jams got beats tapping their arm for that dope slam on the floor like the biggest protection. Grand thinks the gorillas with killers, let them ride out. Park the tank, open the latch, and then I climb out to the atmosphere so I can really find out who's scheming when I walk around with the shine out. I see them pay no attention, I make balls move. Fake kings, no attention, cause the cash move. Kingpin, I'm in on anything that move. Distant anchor man, I deliver the bag. At least a couple thousand in my pocket, no. Last can't even stop to take a breather, cause it's no rest. Where I'm at, my position's what I know best. From California, but I represent the whole West.
They like, goddamn, who gives a fuck about them blocks? You ran, how you walk around with choppers like it's I ran. You grew up in the burbs, you are not the man. I was in the kitchen, pots, pans. See, I'm about action, you plot, plan. Pull up to the spot, I stop, they scram. Got them out in Philly like ox, not playing. High definition like cash. Left coast district, smash. I'm the next edition, just do the math. The only missing link to the movement was fast. You can tell by the bass that's AFG. Ask EV, I'm on my J.O.B. So it's never a drought. Fiends don't sweat, east side, but I represent the whole F. Friday got them Grizzlies hitting projects. I get a good sleep when my soul's at rest. C8, but I represent the whole West Coast to the death. Fuck you, respect is the F.
You don't have to wonder about my love one, and you will see what
I am slow flow that's controlling all these lies. Can't see myself once again till I'm tried. And prove but don't lose, he gets by. Man, stalking student that won't move, I'm like, why? Not go to the place they let it ride out till I'm high. Got my name in Hall of Fame, CA, and I'm a ride. Ow, eyes open 2020, he's a white. Ow, no joking, money first, I'm like a try. Man, cell phone on the other side of your lane. I'm programmed either way, I hold my own. Cannon film, ain't no fucking stand, I bought my own land. Still never ran, never will. God damn, never gonna knock me off my throne. Plan B is not an option, I'm a grown man. Known for moving weight, so I'm programmed.
Yes, sir. Evidence featuring the far left. I'm sorry, featuring the Alchemist and Fashawn. Off that, the Layover EP in stores November 25th. It's Evidence with the far left. Right here on Radio AFG Live. On this Off His Wig Again mixtape preview. Thursday/Friday. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to the homeboy D Mizzle for referring the track and putting it out there for us to play it. You know what I mean? Give it up for my homeboy D Mizzle. Give it up. You know what I'm saying? He requested the track. You got your request, my nigga. There you go. And if you guys got any requests, you can always hit me up via Twitter at The Real Young Hawk. That's DAREALYOUNGHAAK. Or you can call us up because the phone lines are open at 215-471-0713. The number one more again, 215-471-0713. My main man D Mizzle, as I said, that's my homie Doug. He out there in Atlanta now, but he a Philly native. And you know, he a gamer like myself. Tech junkie. Loot Crate subscriber. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when I was putting up the link that I was gonna be doing the Radio AFG live broadcast, you know, at 12 via Twitch. Started a half hour late. I apologize for that. I ran a little late. But when I put it up, he retweeted me. I'm saying that I should play this track, and he sent the link. I listened to the track. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, we put it on Radio AFG Live, the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. You got it. Working on this Off His Wig Again mixtape. It's been pretty cool. You know, because I got all my own stuff now and I'm doing my own recording, working with the Sony Movie Studio Suite 13 2015 boy. Coming with Sony Acid Pro 10 HD, comes with the movie studio, like the same shit that they use to make Spider-Man movies and Spider-Man 2 and all that. I have that capability with their programming. I have those operating systems as well as those programs and apps on my computer now. Bought the real programs, no bootable, downloadable hacks or nothing like that, or copied disc. Got the real joint. It's capable of producing video in 4K and 1080p, so I can get the 4K just like this Vizio 50-inch 4K TV I got, or I can just do standard 1080p HD. So it's awesome. I'm gonna be working on videos and doing some shit like for the jaunt. I'm on it. Produced by the homeboy Saru Beats, SARUBEATZ, all one word. Check him out on Twitter. Look him up on YouTube. We gonna film that video. I'm gonna use that program to do the editing and everything like that. I can't wait to get popping with it. At the end of the day, it's going down. So now that I'm working on this Off His Wig Again mixtape, just like I said, getting back to my roots of just doing a little couple freestyles off the top of the wig to the motherfucking industry beats. All my music come off the top of my head, but this one is just for the industry beat freestyle. This will be the second time that an Off His Wig mixtape featured an original beat on there. The first one was Volume 3. The homeboy Harry Metz had put on a track on there that I freestyled to. And this one right here is going to have a selection from either, if not both, one or the other, depending on how I want to set the track list up, from Valentine Beats, as well as, let me think, Saru Beats, the joint I'm On It. The mixtape version is definitely going to be there. So I'm On It is definitely going to be on Office Wig. You can check that out on SoundCloud.com right now. Young Hawk the Five Dude's Gun is up there. Check out I'm On It, featuring my main man, Mr. 215, J Mac. But like I said, you know, working on the project is so much more freedom. I get to play around, you know. I didn't do too much vocal manipulation. I mean, I added a little chorus dub effect on certain hooks or certain dubs. You know what I'm saying? But for pretty much for the most part, for the vocals, I didn't manipulate them at all for the main verse vocals. You know what I mean? I just doubled those over. I mean, copied and pasted on the double tip, and then added a line of ad libs that I probably threw an adverb or a chorus effect into to make it double back by itself. You know what I'm saying? And you'll hear it. I mean, I just wanted to be as raw as possible without, you know, sounding too trashy. So the beats is nice, that's coming through clear. The verse is nice, coming through clear. You might just hear a loud ad lib every now and then, but I wanted it to stay the way it was. I'm sitting here with the laptop that I'm editing. My bad, office. My bad, AFG symbol. I apologize. My bad. But I'm sitting here being able to edit and control and do all the stuff that I need to do off my laptop right here. If I can get all this stuff off of it. But anyway, my HP Beats by Dre Pavilion Special Edition laptop. This joint got a terabyte hard drive, 8 gigabyte DDR RAM, touchscreen and all that. Windows 8 is good. And I got the programs that I need for, like I said, CD graphic designing, you know, DVD, artwork, making your own movies, commercials, or videos, audio recording, beat production. It's all there. So all I'm gonna do is learn how to use this equipment that much better. Not saying that I don't know how to use it now, but just learn like the added incentives of manipulation and things of that nature, and keep going there. Not learning like I don't know how to, but master it. Get that shit down packed to where it's second nature. I don't have to refer to, oh, I forgot how to do this, and then I click the show me how John on there and go to the actual thing that I'm doing and refresh myself. There's nothing wrong with doing that, but I want to be able to just go without having to do that. So doing the entire engineering, production, vocalization, recording, all that is a trying task, especially if anybody out there know who does this for a living, or who does this and they do all what I just said, as that one person takes care of recording themselves, vocal manipulation, editing the track, mastering, mixing, everything like that, post-production work. You already know it's an arduous task, to say the least. With that being said, I'm glad that I'm learning, and I'm gonna keep getting this shit popping, because the music is always gonna be good, because it's from your boy. I ain't no sellout. I'm not trying to talk about shit that, you know, everybody else is talking about just to get a rise out of everybody. No, I'm cool. My music, when it comes to my album work, has substance. It speaks to who I am and where I'm from, what I do. When I do these mixtape freestyle with the wig shit, that's just like when I used to be on a corner back in the day and I play a beat in my wheel and everybody huddle around the Tiburon and we freestyle and just rapping like a cipher. It's just that this time around on this Office Wig, this will be the most consistent one, where there's going to be tracks that have hooks behind them some bitches, just to satisfy some of you who want the hook after the 16 and see how well I count. I be knowing exactly where to shut off, and it don't be no rehearsal to the beat. Besides me and Matt going over a hook for I'm On It, there is no rehearsal of vocals that we're going to lay for our verse. It's just straight out bam bam, that's it. You know what I'm saying? We start recording, it's whoever turn to go first or whatever like that. We go inside that motherfucker, the John start recording, you see your line, bam, I clock you in. I punch you in at a certain spot, bam, you start your shit, boom, boom, boom. You come out with your track. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. But I ain't gonna speak about it. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. First track of the night off this Office Wig Again mixtape preview, motherfucking Thursday night, Friday morning, is yours truly, Young Hawk the Five Dude's Gonna feature my main man, J Mac, Mr. 215. And the track is entitled I'm On It, live on radio AFG. Let's go.
Office Wig.
You know what time it is, y'all. We came to get it poppin'. Let's go. J-Mac got you the team, Young Hawk got AFG. You know we was tough.
Let's go. I'm on it. 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 I'm on it.
it's your boy Young Hot coming after your eyes look good, but eyes in the hood, so that nice wavy hair getting pulled by the floor. The X to the double AK, I am the fire dude's gun. Why? Cause I say I am. Planet on this planet, baby on the concrete, bar getting cracked every time Hot King get on the track with a fun advantage and back with a 215 AFG. We about to attack with it. Get attached to us real quick is what they do. See that money, they act funny, that's still what you do. Bummy niggas all of a sudden talking swag. You too old, being damn, not a mother nigga fag. You don't get it, don't worry about us. We do this shit all day and all night. What the fuck?
I'm on it, 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 from the late night to the early morning. I'm on it, 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 from the late night to the early morning. I'm on it, I'm shining, you see me every day, I be grinding. That boy be talking, they got no time, man. They talking, I live it, they got no rhyme, man. We always on it, you know the crew, man. AFG and 215, we do, man. We want, you know what about we stunt. Spelling everywhere, niggas know about the one. Never blood, no fingers and no bitch, niggas. I hustle hard, I grind and get rich, nigga. You disrespect it, you get hit up with this fifth, nigga. I take it right from the tip, it don't give, nigga. They don't know about me, now what I do, man. I be rocking, I'm always with my crew, man. To the sun and the moon turn blue, and you know we gon' do what we do. It's that groove, man. I'm on it, 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 from the late night to the early morning. I'm on it, 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 from the late night to the early morning. Down, we always go for. Talk about it, niggas, we ignore. Tell them what they say, recognize. Disrespect them, we gon' stretch these guys.
Like a workout plan, but fuck you nigga vibe. You go straight to the crib, I fuck up your liver, my. With no liquor, that's the dick that you sippin', my. Front to the back when you on my lap, you see how I deliver, my.
I'm back in the hood, I'm always grinding. They tell me what, I tell them time, man. They talk about it, I tell them live, man. Everything that I got is from the ribs, man.
Back to 15, hot AFG, damn what that means. Don't worry about it, mommy, cause we on top. We on the 24/7, 215 and AFG got it locked.
I'm on it, 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 late night to the early morning. I'm on it, 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 late night to the early morning.
That's right. Start off his week. Off his week again. Mixtape is poppin'. J Mac and Young Hawk on the top with it. And that song literally is on the top of our wigs, man. That's how you do it. It's Radio AFG Live. And that was yours truly, Young Hawk, the 5 Dudes Gun, featuring my main man, J Mac, Mr. 215. The track entitled I'm On It, right here on this Off His Wig Again Mixtape Thursday / Friday. This is right now, that track, as I said, that joint right there was produced by the homeboy Saru Beats. You can find him on Twitter at Saru Beats, SARUBEATZ. You can look up some of his beat snippets on YouTube.com. Hit him up for personal leasing and rights and all that shit. You can do promotional work with his beats if you're not making a profit off of it. But go to YouTube.com, search the homeboy Saru Beats for more information. My main man, Mr. 215, you can follow him on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. 215. That's MR, the number 2, FIFTEEN, all one word, nothing abbreviated or spaced out or anything like that. The tracks that me and Mac be doing when we just get together, dog, be fucking stupid. We just sit around. There been times that we got mad because we sat around and listened to beats, whether it was an industry beat or an original beat, and we came up with some shit, and then like we didn't record it and was mad as shit because it was forgotten, because it was just like bam, right there at that moment. You know what I'm saying? And what's funny is those are the type of songs that motherfuckers be thinking that you ain't gonna have a chance to really get past or push up. And then the next thing you know, you sit down and listen to a motherfucker do it and like, damn, that shit fire. I should have put that on wax. That's what the Off His Wig series is about, man. Just, you might catch a nigga and like, I don't know, that track was alright. That joint, then you might hit another track and I'm like, yo, them niggas went in on that joint, or he went in on that joint, whether it's a feature track or a solo track. So yeah, they went in on that motherfucking joint. I mean, they went ham. You feel me? And you might just catch that jewel because the motherfucker wasn't planning to say anything on these tracks particularly, you know what I'm saying, or specifically. Nobody wasn't planning. This was already like, oh, fuck it. We just gonna go ahead and let it be how it's gonna be. And if it come out hot, it come out hot. I just wanna go off the wig. And I'm gonna pick through certain shit. The ones that I like, I'm gonna put them out. The ones I personally like, I'm gonna put them Jones on the Jones through tracklist band. The rest of the ones I'm gonna have and leave them on a mixtape series called Unreleased and Unleashed. Those are also on volume 3, and I'm about to do volume 4 coming up, you know what I'm saying? Volume 3 had to be edited due to pussiness from a certain particular dude whose name I won't mention because I don't give you no more publicity. I said your name once already in this broadcast. And it ain't Mr. 215 for those of you thinking it is J Mac. Stop being slow. You might catch something. But, you know, Off His Wig, Unreleased and Unleashed Volume 3 was supposed to have had several tracks previewing some of my former artists' music before it was released to preview, so to give interest to their respective projects that were coming out. And instead of letting them get promoted, somebody threatened to not let they Jones come out and just trash their track altogether if I would have kept, you know, the mixtape versions of their Jones on there, which they wanted to get promoted themselves. I didn't just somehow stumble across these tracks. I got it from them themselves. But, you know, I guess because I was doing everything on my own, which I continue to do, from mixtape graphic design work to track listing, hosting, DJ mixing, and all types of shit like that. I'm trying to do everything myself, not because I don't fuck with nobody, not because I'm antisocial, but because when it comes to this right here, AFG ENT is my business. This is something that I came up with. This is a brand that I built on my own. Anybody that rap screaming AFG, if it ain't my man Mr. 215, if it ain't C4, my man Cam, if it ain't some of them niggas that I give the endorsement to, they not with me and they never the fuck really was. Motherfuckers shouting out the AFG on the track before you even holler at who AFG is. AFG is me. Aspire for Greatness Entertainment is mine. So before anybody should have been rapping, screaming AFG on records, they should have hollered at the motherfucking nigga whose company it is. Because if I wanted to be a dick, really on some real shit, I could have sued. And certain motherfuckers might ask, why an industry nigga deserve to get sued? It wasn't no industry nigga, it was an in the street nigga, and that's the difference. And I ain't got no angst towards you or nothing like that, neither one of the individuals. But just keep it shit official. See, I do that all the time. Whether you listen to a track and hear me saying, you know what I mean, virtually the same shit on one track that's on another one, just like from a different perspective or from a different age where I was at that time of my life, as opposed to trying to tell you to just pop these pills, sniff this Molly, or pop it because it's also a powder. You guys got to man make those pills that they be popping, but I'm gonna leave that for the dickheads. Go ahead, keep drinking these drinks and forgetting about school and forgetting about authority. Don't listen to your parents. No, I don't make music like that. Like, go and listen to Opening Statement. Go to datpit.com, type in Opening Statement, and look for the track Learn to Fly. Learn to Fly basically tells you how I started with music, how I got down, how I did what I did, how I supplied other niggas, and not even know I supplied on some kingpin, ringpin shit. No, just like how I put a team together based on me doing my thing and being able to have having the ability to open up doors or to give somebody that same look that I'm giving myself. It took me a while. I was following behind other motherfuckers that keep fucking with other people and other people and other people, and this they shit and they shit, and I keep fucking repping them. But what did I get out of that in the long run? Screwed over and nothing. You know what I'm saying? Screwed over and nothing. So for me, it's like I learned so much along the way, and then coming up with other labels that I'll tell you guys about at another date. I'll leave that for another show because I'll dedicate that entire show to telling the story about Alcatraz Records and Kings of Philly Entertainment. When you hear Kings of Philly Entertainment, please do not get Gilly involved in this. Gilly ain't got a damn thing to do with Kings of Philly Entertainment. No disrespect, I fuck with Gilly, but Gilly calls himself the king of Philly because of his work in streets, in terms of the street shit he did and does, and the fact that he put in that work with that music shit. And I respect that. Matter of fact, Give fucking applause to the homeboy, Gilly the Kid, because motherfuckers out there think when you show love to motherfuckers, you dick eating, but y'all niggas is retarded. Shout out to the homeboy, Gilly the Kid. Keep doing your thing, homie. Right. Now, I had made some moves that led me to being around several individuals that continue to make their own music and do their own thing. We were told it was best in our interest to go ahead and make our own record and entertainment labels and companies. So we was in the process of doing such. Who came up with the names and all that? That'd be me. Long story short, got screwed and stopped fucking with them people. Long and short story longer, them people ain't doing shit with music. They renounced that they ever done music. See, you might not like anything that I say. You can hate every word, every track I've ever done ever. But I fuck with me. And I like my music, and so do the people I fuck with. But if you hated everything I am, I'm still being myself. And I won't act like I ain't never do music just because you don't like my tracks. I'ma still be hot 24/7, 365. 366 in the occasional leap year. But I can't stand behind motherfuckers that say shit like, oh, you the only one that's getting shine as an artist, so I'm about to just stop doing this music shit and join the military like my brother did. What are you talking for? I can't stand behind that. Especially when you wasn't an artist that did vocal music anyway, you were a fucking producer. But I'm gonna let that alone. At the end of the day, when you see that you on a path you created on your own, you can make your own time. You can start recording like right off camera. There is a Audio Technica USB condenser microphone that is on this long ass microphone tripod stand, long ass mic stand. And it's a multi-mic stand, so it could support a mic where that joint is with another mic right there on the side that's attached to another joint. Also got the automatic popper stopper wrapped around the joint. It's adjustable, you can move it around so you don't be spitting all over my mic. The microphone itself also has a port for external headphones, so when you're recording through the computer and you only hear the beat through the headphones that I'm providing you through these, I'm charging them up right now, but through the, are they charged already? Yeah, they charged already. I can take them off the plug. They charged already. So through these boys right here, through these wireless eye hips, you know what I'm saying? You get these, put them on, boom, boom, you hear all that shit, but you don't hear yourself as you're recording. You can go ahead and plug the motherfucking USB. You can go ahead and plug your own headphones up into, or one headphone, like if you got earbuds, you can plug an earbud into your ear, plug the cord into the microphone and shit, because the microphone got an external drive for, external port for headphones. You can put one of your earbuds in, throw the motherfucking eye hips over that. That way you can hear your vocals play back at the same time that you're recording it with the beat, if that makes you feel comfortable. But I set it up nice, and I got the, you know how good it feels just to wake up out of bed, get up, wash up, go handle your business in the streets, go to work, say hi to the family, see if people's and all that, come back home and be like, damn, I want to record some shit. And when you feel motivated, when you see something on TV that just piss you off, like children being fucking killed and pedophiled upon and shit like that, and you want to speak on it, you can do it. Fuck somebody saying, oh man, that's not a popular topic, you shouldn't talk about, that's too risque. Fuck out of here. Just because you willing to keep walking in line doing what the fuck everybody else do and being distracted by the bullshit media and everything like that don't mean I have to be. But I digress. It's Radio AFG Live, ladies and gentlemen. The phone lines are open. All you gotta do is hit us up, 215-471-0713. That number one more again, 215-471-0713. This is still a Off His Wig mixtape Thursday/Friday. So make sure you guys stay tuned, because we got more tracks coming up from the mixtape. Even ones that you don't know if it's gonna make it or not. But this track is definitely going on there. This is the raw joint. I really didn't do nothing to this track at all, but lay a vocal ad-lib over the background. So without further ado, this is your boy Young Hawk, the Five Dudes Gun. And the track that I'm about to play off that Off His Wig mixtape right now is the Who You're Around freestyle featuring Mary J. Blige. Holla at your boy. Let's go.
AFG, nigga. Right? AFG, nigga.
Yes, sir. Radio AFG Live. It's your boy Young H to the double AK. That was that Who You're Around freestyle by yours truly. We still up in effect, ladies and gentlemen, on this Off His Wig Again mixtape preview. Welcome back to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. The phone lines are still open. 215-471-0713. That number one more again, 215-471-0713. That track right there, man, I had to do it. You know what I mean? It spoke to me. You know what I mean? Shout out to the homeboy Meek, you know what I mean, for doing your thing. Homie, ain't no haters over there. Keep doing your thing. You know, when I heard that song when it was initially released, when Meek dropped Dreams and Nightmares and shit, it was such like, fuck all the I got this much money and we can beat niggas up or pay niggas to get shot. Fuck all the we smoke this type of weed or pop these type of pills. Fuck all I drink this type of liquor or whatever. Fuck all them lyrics. For like a real that's a real track type feeling, like that real shit. What y'all call real talk. That track right there was hot as shit. I'm not saying was like it's not no more. That track is fucking fire. They should have pushed that bitch more. They should have shot a video for that motherfucker and pushed that motherfucker the whole duration. It's tracks like that motherfuckers need to pay attention to. Like the ones with substance. When you hear shit like, I'm gonna take it way back with various artists. I ain't even gonna name everybody on there, but from various artists, there's a track called Self-Destruction. The hook went, self-destruction, you're headed for self-destruction. They wanted motherfuckers. Now go listen to that song. I task you all. I task all Radio AFG Live listeners, whether you watching live via twitch.tv or whether you going to see this rebroadcast on YouTube. At the end of the day, I challenge you to go listen to Self-Destruction. And don't sit there and listen to the poppy beat. Don't sit there and nod your head and just listen to the beat. Listen to the words and digest what the fuck they're saying. And now apply what they're saying, which was like the fucking late 80s. Apply what all those artists are saying, from Kumo D, Heavy D, MC Light, Moni in the middle, Queen Latifah. Go ahead and listen to that track and apply what they're saying to what you've been witnessing, not only in music and entertainment the past decade and a half, but just in your everyday life, and tell me motherfuckers wasn't trying to warn you way back then. You headed for self-destruction. Who you gonna blame it on when you gotta go to hell for listening to certain people's music, throwing up these hand signs that you don't know what they really mean? Who can you blame because of your blatant, uneducated ignorance? You. That's it. You can't say, oh, I blame the devil. No. You can't say I blame my mom. No. You can't blame your best friend, even if that's the person that shot you dead. Because what the fuck you did 10 years ago led to those actions taking place at the time of the event. Now, don't listen to me. You know, I'm just a light-skinned guy that is pro 420 for himself for medicinal purposes, who has an afro that you can run your hand straight through, ladies. But why listen to me? You know, I'm just an everyday, ordinary guy. What the hell do I know, right? Especially if you're looking at the exterior and judging this proverbial book by its cover. What do I know, really? Why listen to me? I have done horrible things in my life that I'm not proud of, that I'm going to have to atone and answer for at that time to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and the Father God. But right now, while we are here on earth, if I could be condemned to hell right now, if God were to come down during this telecast and tell me, you going to hell regardless, so don't try to make your life better, don't try to stop doing all them bad things you was doing, that's still not meaning that I'm going to have to continue to either perpetrate that action of doing things negative and sinful. It also doesn't mean that I have to drag other people down to hell with me just because I found that I'm going. That doesn't mean that I can't try to enlighten or help other individuals not follow me to purgatory. That's like if you've been arrested before in your life, like I've been arrested before in my life, and you serve time in prison and you get out and see people under you, whether they're friends, family, neighbors, whatever, walking a path that you walk, and you see the outcome of said path, what's wrong with you just because you've been booked? You can't tell them, hey man, that's going to lead you to getting booked. You might not want to do that. Think about that for a second. Just because you got yourself in trouble doesn't mean you can't prevent somebody else from getting in the same said trouble. That makes no sense to me. So as I said, for example, if God were to come to me right now, or his son Jesus were to come to me right now and tell me, don't matter what you do for the rest of your life, you're going to hell for the things you've done in your past. That does not automatically mean, it doesn't ever mean, that just because I'm sentenced to hell, that everybody else that's around me, I have to help go with me. Doesn't mean that. It's the old adage of, if your friends jump off a bridge, or you want to jump with them. So when I listened to that track, it spoke to me in a way to where it was like, let me talk about what goes around and what goes down with me, with the fake motherfuckers, and you know who you are. So for one person to sit there and think, oh, you talking about that person, you talking about that person. No, because a lot of motherfuckers, if you really listening to the words, a lot of people represented the things that I'm saying on that motherfucker and don't even recognize they being exposed on the track. Sit right there next to you and listen to that shit. Be right there at your crib with the bitches. You know what I'm talking about. You sitting right there with the bitches. The bitches say, yo, put this track on. I killed this John. The bitches think I killed it because they know I'm saying some real shit. Not because I told them all my business back in the day about who I'm talking about, but in terms of they don't hear me on the fucking track pontificating hyperbole about VVS diamonds and Maybachs and all this money I got that I don't really got. They don't hear that. They don't hear fabrication. They hear me being myself, putting good ass rhymes on this track and like, oh, it fit. Like, all right, cool. Some of the niggas that was listening to it with the bitches was like, yo, that joint hot because I know what he talking about, and that's some real shit. I mean, he ain't being no fake nigga about it. The niggas who feel like those words are describing the actions they've taken against me, oh man, shit corny, man, nigga talking about such and such. You don't know what you're doing. Like T.I. said about certain motherfuckers. When I make tracks that's coming at people like, what up, what's happening, or like fucking the addresses track off the fucking Have Gun Will Travel joint, Trouble Man album. Listen, he said everybody, the person that I'm talking about or persons that I'm talking about know who I'm talking about. Whether they choose to do and address the realness of the track, or whether they come back and just want to spit some murder, death, homicide shit remains to be seen. But other motherfuckers that don't got nothing to do with it just want to jump in front of that proverbial T.I. bullet. Other motherfuckers wanted to go ahead and jump in front of that heat, knowing damn well they ain't had nothing to do with them. In terms of not somebody getting shot, not a metaphor for getting shot, but like you make a track coming at tip, not in defense of the person that he talking about, but because you think he talking about you, you make a track dissing him. Track ain't got a damn thing to do with you. And he's saying specific shit and detailing specific situations that only him and the other individual that he's speaking of have been through. But y'all niggas want to catch that fame, so you jumped in front of that proverbial T.I. bullet. There's gonna be niggas that do that with this who you're around freestyle. Because it's motherfucker, she's saying somebody who you're, she being Mary J. Blige, shout out to Mary J. Blige, she's still killing after all these years. But she's saying somebody who you're around wants to clip your wings and shoot you down. Let's analyze that first part right there. Somebody that you be hanging around on a daily basis, who you hold in high regard because they're your friend, family, whoever, don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you move forward in a positive direction. They don't want to see you moving forward in a negative direction, meaning they don't want to see you get a promotion at a job. They don't want to see you make more money hustling in the streets. Either way, whichever way you, whatever side of the fence you on. And they're going to try to stop you at any chance they can. All y'all motherfuckers out there that love Paid in Full with Cameron and everybody, well, you love that movie so much with Kyle Pfeiffer and Cameron and all that. Think about what the fuck Cameron did to that nigga over them 10 bricks in that fucking book bag on him right now. Think about what he did. They rolled together, sold together, hold together, blow together. And look what the fuck he did, because the temptation of how much money was in front of his fucking face. See, but you don't analyze what you're watching in that form. You like, oh, that's corny as shit, Cam. And then keep on going. You don't see the symbolism in that. the realism in that, because you know all these movies are literally based on, I don't give a fuck if it's a cartoon, I don't give a fuck if it's in HD, I don't give a fuck if it's VHS tape, all movies are depicted on some type of real life event. These subjects that they're depicting on the screen aren't just randomly thought of, written down, here's the script, oh, I'm gonna put money behind this, here's $5 million to make this movie, hire a cast, put it together, it comes out. That's not how it works, folks. There's people around right now riding in Google cars taking pictures in your neighborhood. It's not just for Google.com to have geographical locations on you or the neighborhood and all that. They're thinking of different sets and different settings and putting those juxtaposed to what the fucking actual set is going to be. The individuals that are getting gripped up by nobodies and stuff like that are being gripped up, sent to jail, they're being gripped up and interrogated and asked questions, being their brain picked so these other people can depict these individuals in movies in different ways. Now I know that sounds a little conspiracy theorist, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm no conspiracy theorist. I just believe in fact what's right in front of my face. And I'm starting to see it much more because I'm understanding it through education. Not the type of education you can get through schools, the type of education that you have to go get yourself, but you're too lazy to do it. Yet you can go find the newest Johnny Blaze, Nicki Minaj, any girl, basically any celebrity with a fat ass butt, nude tape, sex tape, them posing nude. Some people go on the internet, got time to search all that bullshit, read up all these stories I read on World Star Joan after I watched the video in the comment section. Now in comment 155 that they said, you got all the time to do that, but you ain't got no time to apply knowledge to yourself to make yourself a better person. And I'm crazy. I want motherfuckers to go back and watch these earlier broadcasts of Radio AFG Live and tell me about what's crazy, what's not, and things of that nature, because I can tell you right now, a nigga ain't crazy when you find out shit through fact and it's right there in front of your face and then you see it depicted and like, oh shit. Like, that's a eureka moment. But don't let me tell it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just the motherfucking messenger. But speaking about telling it, we get into the next track of the evening, another preview. This track may make it from the homeboy Valentine Beats. May make it to the Office Wig joint. Gotta do a little tweaking with it. But the track is entitled I Told You, featuring my main man, Mr. 215. Right now, Radio AFG Live. Let's go.
I told you. I tried to tell you. I told you I tried to tell you. So I tried to tell her. I told you I was gonna get to the motherfucking money, my niggas. I told you as long as I get it, motherfuckers gon' start acting cute. I told you bitches ain't loyal, niggas ain't for you. Ooh, I told you I don't really fuck with it like that, nigga. I'm just kidding. I told you hate to say I told you so. But nigga, I told you hate to say I told you so. But nigga, I told you hate to say I told you so. But nigga,
Who's right here, my nigga? And the truth is right here with it. Your boy Young A shaking us off of his wig. Once again, that's the way that I spin it. I thought that I showed you something, but I figured I told you something. I did both when I did a toast and I clinked the glass. You ain't spit nothing. Work you the crown, nigga. Here's the ball, you better juggle them both while that, cause I think you a clown, nigga. And here's my dick for your bitch, you can choke, nigga. Whoa, nigga, this ain't something I wrote, nigga. It's off of my biscuit, it's off of the vision, no, it's off of the dividends for my folks, nigga. Whoa, nigga, I told y'all, Aspire for Greatness was different than all of them. And we put it in position, that radio station, I'll be playing with all of them. They loving your boy and I'm about to get my shit on Pandora. Ain't talking no jewelry, but then again, movies be making me wearing your bitch in the ball. She talking to y'all, she calling your phone, she calling you fraud. She at all your shows, she calling you old. You looking at her like who the fuck is that broad? I can't send her, but niggas I told you that when you do dirt, you gon' get dirt. And this Play-Doh nigga just got molded, see I told you. I was gon' get to the motherfucking money, my niggas. I told you, as soon as I get it, motherfuckers gon' start acting cute. I told you, bitches ain't loyal, niggas ain't for you. Ooh, I told you, I don't really fuck with it like that, nigga. I'm just kidding. I told you so. Let go, same old me, I ain't never gonna change. Got a little money, start fucking with the change. Back around when I used to move with game. Black back man, no, no, that's my thing. I don't care what they say, how they move, what they rhyme. All about that money, nigga, money on my mind. Never wear watch bullshit, no got time. Tell them what it is, I do, I rhyme. I'm always low, nigga, I'm pro. Disrespect me, then the things gon' blow. Talk about that money, but them niggas lay low. Talk about that money, but they fucking with them hoes. Don't know about me, what it is I do. Told y'all niggas that I act those moves. The fact that blue when I go to school. Show these niggas how I move. Block off, these niggas so knock off. I tell you that official. Stay packing on that pistol. Blow that whistle and dismissal. These niggas think they Bristol. But I tell them that I grind for mine and I do the time. I don't care what they say cause I bring the lines. I bring it back and I'm still gon' stack. Heart attack back. Laying flat and I'm always pro. Tell these niggas they don't even know about the game. Bring it back, let them know they lame. They do their thing and I do my thing. Let them know that I don't care cause I'm gon' bang, bang. I'm gon' get to the motherfucker money, my niggas. As soon as I get it, motherfucker gon' start acting big. Niggas ain't loyal, niggas ain't for you. Ooh, nigga fuck with a like that nigga, I'm the hate to say I call you some, but I call you. Hate to say I call you some, but I call you. Hate to say I told you so, I told you so. I told you.
Your boy Young H to the double A K featuring my main man J Mac, Mr. 215. I told you.
It's the West Coast demigod, J Star, and you know where you can find me and other hot independent artists out there, and that's on Radio AFG Live with my boy Young Hawk. Let's get it.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Young H to the double A K. I am here in the flesh. Welcome back to the show, Radio AFG Live. And this is still a office week again. Mixtape preview Thursday / Friday. I thank y'all for rocking out with me right now. It's 1:28. We're going to get out of here in a little bit. Shout out to the homegirl, J Star, the demi-goddess, for doing that drop for me. I appreciate you so much, sweetheart. Thank you very much. You can follow on Twitter at JStar. That's JAYYSTARR. Me and Matt be going in. That track right there, I might just hold off on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put two like original bangers on the same joint. I might just put that up on SoundCloud for that version right there. We're gonna do another version of that that's gonna go on Blood Brothers. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. That's a collaborative mixtape that we're doing between myself and Mr. 215, where every track gonna be us. We pretty much want tough love that joint like the Gunners did that first album, you feel me? Shout out to Neef Buck, Forever Do Me 7 is out, iTunes, go cop that. My main man Young Chris, I'm Alive, go cop that. Go to iTunes, get everything from Young Chris and Neef Buck, you know what I'm saying? It's Philly, you know what I mean? PSP, we ain't talking no PlayStation, motherfucker, holla at your boy. You see the little Radio AFG Live banner over there, hype as shit. Ain't nobody even touching me. He just jumping and pumping. I'm nowhere. Look, right, my shoulder's over here with it. I'm over here with it. This nigga jumping and pumping. What's up with you, man? Anyway, if you guys got music you want spun nightly on the show, if you want to be a part of any mixtape projects that Radio AFG is sponsoring for independent artists and entrepreneurs, go ahead and send your MP3s or your information that you want promoted to the 5deucegun@gmail.com. That's DA5DUECEGUN@gmail.com, and we'll take care of that for you for free 99 on this, the platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. So I was going to talk a little bit more about Mortal Kombat X. I'm going to do that right now. I'll have a review video up on my YouTube page in the next couple of days or next couple of weeks, depending on when I get around to finishing the story. I'm on chapter 11 or 12 of the story mode right now. I played a couple of the Living Towers and Tower challenges. I beat it with Sub-Zero in terms of the tower. I think I beat it with also either Ermac or Scorpion, one of the two. But, you know, it's an awesome game. It's definitely worth the wait for those of us who were fans of the series and wanted to see it done justice again, because PS3 and Xbox 360 had that awesome Mortal Kombat redo that was just titled Mortal Kombat, but technically it was MK9. It had Freddy Krueger as a DLC character in it and things of that nature. For the PS version, it had Kratos from God of War in it. It was a great game. They brought back Mortal Kombat in a good way. The storyline was hot. The way they told it in the cinematic movie style was awesome. And that was nothing but up and ante on Mortal Kombat X. It's a great story mode thus far for what I've been seeing. The controls are tight, responsive. It's a little bit more complicated, not complicated, but more difficult to do combos because they've introduced the Tekken style juggle, which was already on 9, but is utilized in a different feature now on Mortal Kombat X. They have what we call X-ray abilities that make their return that are more gruesome than they were on the previous iteration, and everybody's aren't the same. Some people you may recognize, other ones like, damn, that's new. They have a few new characters like Aaron Black from the Mortal Kombat comic book series, the novel. You have Cassie Cage, which is the daughter of Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage. You got Jackie Jax, who is Jackson Briggs' daughter. You got Takeda. He is a descendant of Kung Lao's. I'm sorry, of Kenshi. He's the son of Kenshi. And then you have Kung Jin, who is a distant cousin of Kung Lao. Those are supposed to be the new combatants that's being introduced to Mortal Kombat, as well as a couple of villainous people like Devora, the Insect Lady, Kotal Khan. It's an awesome game. The graphics are great. The fatalities merit why it's a rated M for mature game. Very gruesome, very graphic. They have the brutalities return, but not in the form of a ultra combo where you have to press 11 or 12 buttons and see them do a combo that you break up into millions of bones. Now the brutality is an enhanced version of a special move or a throw that you already obtain, that you already have, should I say. And when you meet certain conditions, like one for Kung Lao that I could give away is his rapid punch throw. So Kung Lao has a grapple ability that when he grabs you, he punches you a whole bunch of times in the face. If your opponent's energy meter starts to flash, that last little third of their energy meter starts to flash in the last round, and that's the last move you hit them with, when you do it again and they're about to die, even if their energy is still there, if it's flashing and the last move you hit them with was that throw, if you continue to press the box or triangle button, X or Y, depending if you're on Xbox One or PS4, you'll see the screen turn black and it'll make a sound effect, and then Kung Lao will add on 3 extra hard hits that'll literally detach the person's head from their neck, and you'll see it dangling, being attached by a little bit of the skin still. It's gruesome, as I said, but that's one of his brutalities, and each character has about 5 or 6 of them. Factor that in with 2 fatalities plus a faction kill, which I'll get into when I do my review, but there's different factions, and you guys all have a different kill fatality for a set faction. There's 9 ways per character to kill someone. No friendships or animalities confirmed as of yet. No DLC for that or no patchwork for it. It's fatalities, brutalities, and faction kills to kill people. And if you're playing online and somebody don't like the fact you just hit them with the crazy 15-hit combo and they want to quit, they have what they call quicktalities, to where that person will die, their fucking head will explode or something, and it's called a quictality. So they thought ahead of doing stuff like that as opposed to just cutting you off and saying the connection to the server has been lost. NetherRealms, Ed Boon, and WB, you got a classic and a banger on your hands right here for the first high definition Mortal Kombat. That thing that worked. We're gonna preview a couple more tracks off this Off His Wig Again mixtape before we get up out of here. I want to thank everybody for rocking out with me this evening right here on Radio AFG Live. It has been a pleasure. We'll be back tomorrow at our regularly scheduled time at 11 p.m. to 11:30 for the live feed, 11:30 to 11:45 for the extended podcast for the Blog Talk Radio version, and then it'll be 11:45 until 12:45 for the Twitch.tv Radio AFG Live broadcast. So you guys make sure you stay tuned for that. We will be getting it popping right here on the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. We're going to play 3 more tracks in succession. The first of such is going to be yours truly, Young Hawk, featuring my main man, Mr. 215. And this is the Beautiful Pain freestyle live on Radio AFG. Let's go.
Beautiful
Love, pain, and nothing but the glory. Try to ignore me, but you can't decide what side I'm on. All I let them know until the break of dawn. Coming in, I party like a rock star. I don't care what they say, they know about me all hard. Never soft and never thick and never weaker. You disrespect me, you can hear the sound out your speaker. It's me, the blower, you know about my name and what it is I do, and always time I'm in the raining. Shorter from the sky, you know I stay fly. And every time you see me, they know I stay high. I ain't never been no nigga. I'm all about the flavor. I'm all about your nigga. Niggas think they hate you, well I tell you that I grind. Always for the family. Give a fuck about the bread. Give me my my legacy is established. A beautiful pain for these little hating ass bastards. Talk behind my back, see me wanna shake my hand and smoke this nigga grass and help me spend my cash. Well, it's different cause I seen it and I mean it. Now I'm ripping all these tracks. You can see the boy I ain't never been a fake nigga. Talking chains and jewelry on this track about cars. I ain't trying while you fooling me. I ain't selling my soul, no buying any y'all shit. I did my own and I'ma end on my own. Fuck y'all shit. This is what we all did. It's 2:15. Ain't AFG, fuck what you all say. This is what we all did. Took our time, put our rhymes down on the track. Niggas singing, damn, how them niggas get down like that? When young H get up on it, niggas get round like that. Add a show, spinning for your bitch, an addict with this rap shit. Fall back, bitch, your boy, young H double A. Tryna burn the pain away, my shadow from the other day. It's still following me, while my mother said the other day. This is what I gotta prove, I make a move another day. So all of my sisters and my brothers and my mothers say.
The next track I'm getting into, ladies and gentlemen, is yours truly with that legacy freestyle off that Office Wig Again mixtape right here on Radio AFG Live. Let's go, baby.
I used to be the type of kid that grew up repping that father's market. Regardless where I'm going or where I'm coming from, talking about the strip and that block of nigga with that I'm walking. Up and down the steps in 44 that I was walking. And crawling up when I was just a young lad talking. Was the first system I was trying to steal some coffee inside of. Accidentally, that's what they told me. I ain't believe it cause that fucking system kinda phony. Then I got my Nintendo, my cheese and bologna. I ate a steel Tekken 4, I beat up all my homies. Kung Fu and Double Dragon Part 2, of course. Had to do it, that's just the way that the people for me up in the hood. I got older, I seen a couple homies do that behind the back chatter. That they phony motherfuckers like them since a youth. And I don't blow them, they blow me, that be my dick, nigga, you should know. Yo.
This is my legacy,
I moved to Phoenixville to be a father. Prep my son and watch your girl to be a little stronger. Then I was at the younger age cause I ain't had a father. Now he's supposed to be coming home for my father. I'm 32, what the fuck do I learn from a father that's been acting like a kid who never fucking bothered to go to school, middle finger in his whole father. Well guess what, this nigga gotta get bothered and get attacked with the fact that these people hopping up on a different vibe at the same time high. Dropping line after line, trying to keep his topics in line and in tune with the people watching. You know my radio show, I can post the topics. Hopefully that guy that you people fucking watching. There's not your portion, been about no chains or no watches. If you not listening, then you be plotting. Soon as a nigga start wishing that you niggas drop it, that be an album, then you see the money that you profit. What becomes a man who gets the whole fucking profit, but loses his soul in the process? Is that some knowledge that you don't wanna hear? Nah, that's just some nonsense. And that's exactly why I don't hang out with God sense, cause they talking all that nonsense, and this is my doesn't have to result always talking about the liquor that I'm sipping or the bitches ballin', whether they stripping or the guns that I'm busting off. Just a different type of path to what you would call it. Your dickhead's distracted by MCs talking about some BBS's or some cars that you ain't drawing. You just be walking and impressing by the shit they talking. Are you signed? Why you throwing up them signs so often? You get confused, look at the news and the children talking about being princesses and the game's offered. We ain't talking about the ones that you playing off. It's just the shit that you ain't witnessing that's being called. And the coffin in the ground while the children walking. Chanting all these stupid slurs and the shit they offering on the tube. You watch them make a move and you don't talk to them. Never say nothing, you just keep letting them walk through it. Dumb motherfuckers like ourselves, putting ourselves through the wire and the fire burning hell. We're going when it's done, but if this nigga knows so well, how the fuck he ain't ascend to heaven? Cause I'm not dead well. Inside me, there's all these niggas that blood fried, describe, baby. So I gotta fry, baby. The wings off, the fallen angel was coming to bed, lighting, I can thank you. Now this is
demigod is J Star. You know where you can find me and other hot independent artists out there, and that's on Radio AFG Live with my boy Young Hawk. Let's get it.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Young H-AA-K. I am him in the flesh. We back. It's Radio AFG Live, Mike. You know what it is. I appreciate y'all so much for rocking out with your boy. I thank y'all very much for listening to the music, because this was a Off His Wig, again, mixtape preview Thursday / Friday. You already know. That's what happens. The mixtape will be out next weekend, so make sure you guys look out for that joint. Next Saturday will be its release. I definitely appreciate you guys going to datpiff.com and go ahead and download it. It costs you nothing. Pay you no mind. It's free of charge. It's going to be on April 25th, so make sure you guys look out for that joint. It's Off His Wig again. Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody out there. Also, want to throw a quick shout out to some of the Twitter peeps that's been retweeting along. Shout out to twitchboosters.com for retweeting. Twitchboosters.com. Also, shout out to twitchstreams.org. There can be followed at Twitch Streams 1 on Twitter. They've been retweeting along with the show. I definitely appreciate all you guys retweets. That's an awesome thing for me. I appreciate you guys so much. Fat Man Express as well. Shout out to everybody who's been retweeting along with man D Mizzle. Thank y'all very much. I appreciate y'all to death. Thank you. Radio AFG Live will be back tomorrow night in its entirety via blogtalkradio.com as well as Twitch. Blog Talk Radio time stands as follows: 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11:30 for the live feed, and then 11:30 to 11:45 for the extended podcast. The number you can call when we are live on Radio AFG on Blog Talk Radio, 917-889-7063. And then we moving over at 11:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till 12:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/Defy Deuce Gun. That's twitch.tv/DA5DUECEGUN. And it's going to be from 11:45 p.m. as I said to 12:45 a.m. right here on Twitch. The number to call 215-471-0713. I thank you very much for rocking out with me, ladies and gentlemen, on this Radio AFG Live off his wig again mixtape preview Thursday/Friday. Definitely appreciate that. As I sit around with all this technology and things at my disposal, why not go ahead and make a right now mixtape that I could do that isn't, you know, the original beat joint. Like if I paid for production and stuff like that from a person, I wouldn't do just a raw freestyle to it. I would actually take time, like you guys listen to Open a Statement. If you didn't, go ahead to datpiff.com, listen to the free MP3 version of it. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you think. You can hear it right there, and the difference in the quality of the way that was recorded and produced as opposed to what you hear on Off His Wig. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that I put together real quick. And speaking of putting something together real quick, I want to highlight the ladies on this one. The last track I'm going to play right now off the mixtape for this evening's broadcast is myself, Young Hawk, Defy Deuce Gun. That's HAAK. I am him in the flesh. And the track is entitled That GDFR Freestyle. It's going down for real. Live on Radio AFG. Let's go.
You ain't got to tell me twice, baby. Shut up, dog. I got the Zippo ready to flame me up. Light me up. Go ahead, take a check. I
know you came here to say, if you're a freak, then you come out with me. And I know what you came here to do. Like I said, open, let me see you get it. It's going down for real. It's going down for real. It's going down for it. Damn, baby, what we going round? If I finish the first round, I can we going round. Thought I'm tripping, thought taking my sitting in my damn. Cause the way I get the damn worker, she said her sad souls can't be born when she riding. See, she riding like a jet ski. Bet me $99 that she Gretzky. Great one, skate one, I guess she gotta check me. I got her on my dick, I guarantee she about to sex me. Cause I know you came to the street. I know you came to see that freak, then you come on with me. We rollin' out. And I know what you came here to do. I got a club. I said, open, let me see you get it. Bitches going down for real. Bitches going down for real. It's going down for it. Like you ain't never see the section. See like you see me undressing. Bitches looking interesting. Six-pack, key and clap. If them niggas in the directions fall back, beam attached. Give that specific direction. See, I know exactly why she wanna come inside that club. Because working never certain. She wants a tipsy hubby. Just bug around that ocean. Got that pussy wet like ocean. Swimming at the dipping. Bitch is gonna be wide open. Cause I know you came to the street. I know, baby. If you're a freak, then you come on with me. We rollin' out. And I know what you came here to do. I got a club. I said, open, let me see you get it. Bitches going down for real. Bitches going down for real. Bitches going down for real.
We gotta bring this back, baby. We gotta bring that back, baby. We gotta bring that back. I apologize, y'all. We gotta bring that one back, baby. Bring that back. Bring that back for y'all. I see you. I see you. Bring that back. Appreciate the retweet, y'all.
I know
wasn't even looking at the fucking phone just now, my bad. Wasn't even looking at the joint.
This is going down for real. It's going down for real. Damn, baby, when we going round. If I finish the first round, I can we going round two. Thought I'm tripping, thought Taylor was sitting in my damn mood. Cause the way I get the damn worker, she sent her sad soon. Can't be born when she riding, see she riding like a jet ski. Bet me $99 that she Gretzky. Great one, skate one, I guess she gotta check me. My condom on my dick, I guarantee she about to sex me. Cause I know you came to see what break, then you come on with me. We rollin' out, and I know what you came here to do. I got a clue. I said, open, let me see you get it. Bitches going down for real. Bitches going down for real. It's going down for real. Like you ain't never see the section. See like you see me undressing dishes, looking extra as a six-pack. Can't clap. If them niggas in direction fall back, beam attached. Yeah, that's specific direction. See, I know exactly why she butter come inside that club. I never twerking, never serving. She wants a titsy hug. Just float around that ocean, got that pussy wet like ocean. Swimming at the dipping, bitch is gonna be wide open. Cause I know you came to the city. I know, baby. If you're break, then you come on with me. We rollin' out. And I know what you came here to do. I got a clue. I said, open, let me see you get it. Bitches going down for real. 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 It's my friends over here. Drop it, shake it, pop it, drop it, bitches going down. Lift it, drop it, shake it, pop it, lift it, drop it, all this me. Bitches going down for real. Bitches going down for real. Bitches going down for real. Bitches going down for real.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Boy, young H to the double AK, I serve. Thank you very much for rocking out with me this evening, this morning, this night, wherever you are. Thank you very much. It's Radio AFG Live. This has been a office week again. Mixtape preview Thursday/Friday. Yes, indeed. See you guys tomorrow night. Shout out to D Mizzle, Twitch streams, Fat Man Express, Reese Stacks, Iron Mike 215, all the artists that's going to be on Street Heat Volume 3, everybody that keeps Radio AFG popping, everybody that makes PayPal donations via paypal.com too, thefidudesgun@gmail.com. I appreciate every single one of you. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, keep it official, stay vigilant, and fear no evil. Holla at your boy.